Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC and welcome to this month's SMKW affiliation knife for February. Now it is kind of funny, I did the placoid last month as my affiliation knife, and somebody, I apologize, I probably should have went back and looked, but somebody recommended this knife, the Photonix, and you know, I'm like, okay, that's cool. And luckily enough, we had just enough. I threw in a little on top, of course. But this was available, so I got the Photonix to do for this month's SMKW affiliation knife. So, what do we have in this knife? Well, you're going to have a G10 handle. And it's funny, they call it coarse G10. It's listed as coarse G10. And I mean, it's definitely got some good milling going on. And it does have a good grip. Absolutely 100%. Do have some speed holes in there. Why we call those speed holes, I don't know. Anyway, it's just what it is. So open construction going on. You do have a reversible deep carry stainless steel pocket clip. Very nice. Definitely digging it. And of course, like I said, with Civivi, you got some slight letterboxing going on. I mean, ever so slight letterboxing going on the steel liners. But overall fit and finish, yeah, it's a Civivi knife. It is done very well. Let's see, centering, yep, on point. Dead center. So fit and finish, not an issue. Got a couple of different deployment methods. You got the flipper. And of course you have, oh God, the action on this thing. You've got the thumb studs. Now, reverse flicking, for me, it's tight in there. That's what she said, but oh, that other finger got, oh, there we go. I did it. Woohoo! It's not as easy for me to do. I mean, it's a good size knife, but that is what's just, golly, the action on this thing. I mean, that's just nuts. Detent is okay. Not the best, not the worst. I mean, if I really try, I wonder. It still goes. It still goes. A little light, but it still goes without much problem. Just because, I mean, that thing is, it just feels tuned perfectly. It really does. But dang. All right. So, like I said, it's a decent sized knife. I mean, we're going almost 9 inches, 8 7/8. That's what I'm going to give it. You got about 4 1/4 on the handle, which is going to give you about 3 and roughly 5/8, or excuse me, 4 5/8 on the blade. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can't count. 3 5/8. Full cutting edge. You've got an oversized sharpening choil, definitely not a finger choil, and you're looking at about just over 4 inches on your grip length. So as I grip it, 3.5 inch grip. Yeah, definitely plenty of room left over. You've got a little bit of jimping going on here. It's okay. It's not really, I mean, I really have to bear down for it to really catch me. But I guess if you're using the jimping, you probably are bearing down a bit. So it's okay. The jimping is okay. Not the best, not the worst. So access to your liner lock. Yep. Pretty good for me. God, that action is just what's... the action's got me on this one, man. It is so smooth. All right. So definitely a much bigger knife than the Bug Out. I don't think there was going to be any question about that. Nearly a 9-inch knife. And yeah, it's bigger than the PM2 as well. So we'll get a full weight on it. I know I've had some requests for some bigger knives, so, you know, trying to get a few of the bigger knives. This one was kind of more or less a happy accident because it was suggested. 138 grams, so it's going to have some weight, almost 5 ounces. It's not bad. It's not bad in the pocket. It carries really, really well. I mean, you guys know I like those smaller, lighter knives, but this one does carry very well. It's really good in the pocket. The only issue is it almost bottoms out before it gets to the pocket clip. I mean, I got a little bit left. I can get it to bottom out, and Really, no peekaboo going on. Deep carry, the way that handle is angled, it tucks really, really nicely into the pocket. Retention, got a pretty decent grip, and like I said, with that texturing on the handle, that does aid in the grip for sure as far as the pocket clip goes. Now this guy's coming in right around 55 bucks, just a hair over as it's listed, but man, it does come in a few different color options, but the overall, okay, we already talked about fit and finish. It's excellent. We pretty much already talked about the action too. Like I said, for me, the D10's a little light. It's not bad. It's just a little light. I mean, you got a big chunk of steel going out there. 14C28N is way, but this, yeah, that's just nice. I mean, that is a super, super action for me. It drops on the thumb, and there's no shake, no nothing. I mean, well, you got my natural shake going on, but it just drops right in there. I mean, and I need to go back and see who recommended this, because I'm very, very happy again. Now, like I said, as always, it's always a sample size of one, but holy cow, did I get a good one. Dang. Ergonomics, fantastic. I mean, yeah, it's larger than, you know, it doesn't have that 3.5 that hugs my hand, but dude, in the hand, it is comfortable. It is very, very comfortable. And like I said, not a forward finger choil. I can, even if I really try to trigger that thumb stud, I mean, I'm still, for me, it just wouldn't be. It's just not. Those of you with larger fingers, I have a feeling you're definitely going to be resting on the heel of that blade. So, you know, use with caution, if you're going to do it that way. Of course, as always, it is a knife. It is sharp, so it's the way it is. But man, Civivi, yeah. Every time. And I mean, it's a rope killer. I mean, it is, you know, that nearly, you know, we're talking nearly a 4-inch blade, you know, 3 3/4, excuse me, pretty close to it. Yeah, it's a rope killer. It does just fine. It's a workhorse, and I am very, very glad I got the opportunity to check it out. So, like I said, guys, this is our affiliation knife for SMKW affiliation knife for the month of February. You guys know what to do. Have fun with it, and good luck to whoever's going to win this one. I hope you'll be pretty darn happy with it. So, appreciate it, guys. As always, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.